All right, we're recording. Are we recording? Yes, we're recording. How you guys doing?
I'm good.
Doing well.
Yeah,
Doing
thirsty.
well.
Maybe.
A nice.
How are you, Ian?
A nice kind of sunny day in the Pacific Northwest, kind of. No rain. Anyway, welcome to the Couch
Thinking about Blind Melon.
Co-Hop Show, the show where we take a beer. Someone here picks a beer. Then we drink the beer. We talk about the beer, tell you if we like the beer, and some other random bullshit that you might find interesting. I got Jared and Nick with me on this couch of the hops as we try to keep it hoppy, not floppy tonight. Whose beer is it? Oh, this is Nick's. Nick's, what beer are we drinking tonight?
We are drinking... This is a little freebie, maybe a little out of season, but it's Founders Oktoberfest.
I love a good Oktoberfest.
Yum, yum.
How does? Oh, wow, yeah. We're coming up on a year out of 7/22/24.
Yeah, well, listen, like I said, it was a freebie, so I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Let's
and yeah, let's pop it open.
Let's pop it and find out.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
talk
ready for a
more
drink.
pop.
Pop. Oh, that's some good can opening sound effects there. My microphone blocks it all out. I have all the sensitive features on.
I think I turned some of mine off.
That way you guys don't hear my kids yelling in the background when they start playing.
Oh, that's my favorite part, though.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. It smells nice.
Smells nice.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes pretty good.
Has a normal Oktoberfest color, like a light amber, pretty beer.
I'm gonna go straight out of the can tonight. 6% on the ABV. 20 IBUs.
And a little. Sorry, I was trying to look up stuff, but I decided to make a little bit of a mess.
I can look it up. How'd you get
still
this beer?
Tastes good.
How'd you get this beer?
What's that?
How'd you get this beer?
Got it from work.
Work just said, "Hey, we got to get rid of this."
Basically.
No one bought it, or scratch and dent. What was it?
No, it was just probably close or past dated, and they said, "What do we do with past dated beer?" I give it to the employees because
let them get sick.
No, nobody gets sick off old beer.
No, it just might lose some of its
flavor.
They just get
sick of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It seems like it retained its flavor. I mean, it tastes just like an Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
With the appropriate seasonings.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells good still. Staying fizzy. So, I mean, all the stuff's working.
Mm-hmm. It's Oktoberfest beer, and
I'm glad I have
from
two
Founders, which is, Michigan. I mean, does Michigan have any big Oktoberfest festivals that I don't know about?
Well, I wouldn't doubt it. I could only imagine every state has some Oktoberfest that's big in one of their cities.
Well, maybe let me back up a little bit, just because. Well, no, I meant like I mean maybe something big in Michigan, and maybe they're attached to it or not. Because when I first saw this being given away, I mean, not that I know a lot of Founders beers. I mean, I know about their breakfast stout and like some 15-pack that I see all the time. I mean, but this Oktoberfest
all-day IPAs.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, all-day IPA. But yeah, the Oktoberfest I was kind of surprised by it. Like, for existing, for one, because I didn't know that we would have that sort of a selection out here.
Its beer rating is a 99.
Ooh,
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oktoberfest, smooth, sweet, and malty. Blink and you'll think you're in Bavaria. We went all in on tradition with our Oktoberfest, using imported German malts and hops with a beautiful lager yeast for the finish. Pours a gorgeous copper hue with a rich malty and slightly sweet backbone. Our version is akin to the beer poured in the early days of Oktoberfest. And yes, it adheres to the Reinheitsgebot. Prost.
Prost.
Magnum and Pearl hops, Pilsner, Munich, aromatic malts, tasty notes balanced with caramel, cereal, and slight fruity notes, malty sweetness, and a light bitterness. When they say cereal, do they mean biscuity? Like I'm always like when they like use like these tasty note like ideas, like there's biscuity, there's cereal. Like I get the other ones, caramel.
Maybe
Fruity.
it's like the grains, like
Yeah,
Cheerios.
it's
I
cereal
would expect
grains.
like basic, like Cheerios or something. I don't know.
Comes in 12 packs on draft. Available August through October.
Unless you're me, then it's available year round.
Year
Yeah.
round. Anyway, that's what Founders has for it on their website.
Well, I was trying to look, and I wasn't so fortunate, but in any event, I did find a Wikipedia page for Founders, and I didn't realize they had a parent company, but I don't know much about Founders.
Who are they owned by?
Yeah, who bought them up?
Mahouse, I probably butchered that first name, Mahou, San Miguel Group, and they're a beverage, or a brewery rather, and this is just some of their products. It doesn't.
Got an 87 on Beer Advocate,
That's good.
and
That's
it
a good beer.
has a not so high on Untapped, like 3 3/4 stars or dots or whatever they use.
It's kind of all over the place then.
I think Untapped has more ratings. I think that's why it's so.
Yeah. Yeah, Untapped is probably the most popular rating platform.
It's pretty good. I like this one.
Yeah. Like,
It doesn't have
I
any
like
weird
this.
spices in it. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that was the other thing that surprised me about it when I first tried it. Is like, because Oktoberfest beers are kind of hit and miss for me, because sometimes they just get a little too hoppy.
Or they get
just
too
that
creative.
typical. Yeah.
yeah, the unusual seasonings you can get for that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, when I said hoppy, I was kind of thinking more like where like Sierra Nevada's Oktoberfest is kind of like that, where it's just either too, or maybe it's just the hops themselves that I just don't really care for.
Gotcha.
Sierra Nevada's.
Have you had
kind
this
of hit and
before,
miss.
like on season, like on? Because I could see it being a little bit more hoppy.
Like nice and fresh.
I mean,
I could see this
No.
have a little bit more of a bite. No.
no, my first time ever seeing it was when they were giving it away.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I got it.
Yeah, I love the graphics on the can.
Yeah.
Like that old German
Mm-hmm.
like art that you might see in a restaurant or something like that on some stained glass or painting or something like that. It's pretty neat.
How cliche.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes cliche is fun. And in this case, I think it's fun.
No, but I think it could have a more of a bite if it was fresher. I could see that.
Yeah.
But
You
it's pretty
certainly
good.
don't taste the 6%.
No.
I don't anyway.
It could also be, down a
Oh,
bit
yeah, that
after
is
a year.
6%.
Yeah.
I wonder how much
Well,
alcohol it loses in a year.
I don't think much.
Maybe half, like a 0.5, not a half, like half a percentage, maybe.
I don't know about that much, and I mean,
I guess if it stays
Says it-
cold and
I
dark,
mean,
it's probably fine.
it says it was canned in July, so we're not even quite to a year. Like, maybe 8 months, or
Potentially, it's not even 6% though, too.
perhaps.
Oh, let's see. So this is saying the alcohol content of beer does not change significantly when it expires, but the beer may lose its freshness and develop off flavors due to oxidation.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So the alcohol content doesn't seem to change. It's just
Flavor.
maybe the taste a bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
And it'd probably be like, flavor would probably be more affected too in bottles, and if light were affecting it versus it being just so pressurized in
In
a
a
can.
can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In a can, stuck in a climate-controlled warehouse for months.
Absorbing that plastic liner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if it's temperature controlled, it's probably going to last quite a long time. Whereas I remember being a beer delivery guy, and I'd store beer. Like, the beer storage area was right next to the exhaust fan of a cooler. You know, like, this is some hot beer. No wonder you don't sell much, dude.
I love this exhaust ale.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time remembering what other Oktoberfests you've had us drink, Nick.
Probably Sam Adams.
Oh, yeah.
What did we pick on those?
Maybe I know it's available fairly recently for like once or twice. It came out in cans, but Widmer's
Octo.
Yeah, which I haven't seen that one in a little bit. Like, I think that was like kind of a
Yeah, I don't know if they do that anymore.
one-off. No, they stopped doing it, and I think they only produced it in kegs, and then maybe just did away with it altogether, and then they brought it back in cans for a fall season one-off, but that was about it, and I haven't seen it since. But I mean, that was kind of one that kind of really was the first Oktoberfest I ever really had.
Mm-hmm.
But
we had the Spaten Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't forget those German ones.
Yeah,
we gave that one 3.5.
Authentic ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm imagining I gave the half, and everyone else gave it a thumbs up, because there was 4 of us on the show at that time. So 3.5. That's pretty popular.
I think there may have been a Polliner October.
I'm looking.
Yeah, we must have done like a series back to back.
No, we didn't. No, we did
No?
not do that.
No? Okay.
No. I think Nick's just a big fan of it, so it just every once in a while we'll get one.
Yeah. Well, I know when we were at Stormbreaker last week, they still had Oktoberfest on tap.
Yeah, that's probably something they were trying to get rid of.
Yeah. Yeah, Oktoberfest, they come real quick and leave real quick, and I don't think they're like crazy popular or anything like that. So like a whole half barrel of Oktoberfest is a hard push.
Yeah.
I remember when I was an on-premise salesperson in beer, like whenever I had Oktoberfest Widmer, those would take a long time to go through.
Yeah, the Octo.
It wasn't called Octo at that point. It was just
really?
Oktoberfest. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's been a minute. That was back in the early aughts.
The Spaten is the only Oktoberfest we've done on the show.
Oh.
Okay.
So we must be like have drinked like it for. I must have given me one for MDAB or something, because I know I've drinking more than I know I've done the Sam Adams one.
Yeah, I think I might have given you one of those. I don't know. I usually buy Sam Adams every year.
Mm-hmm. No, I just remember years ago, even people raving on the internet about how great the Sam Adams Oktoberfest was, probably in the later aughts, which is what prompted me to even try it, because I didn't think anything would beat my precious Octo, and sure enough, it was like for me, it was kind of like 1A and 1B when those two would come out, and those were my 2 Oktoberfest beers.
Love my Oktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, like I don't buy the same beer very often, multiple times. Like Oktoberfest, as much as I love it, I'll buy like maybe like one whole 6-pack, and then I won't buy another until the next year. So maybe that's what keeps my fondness of it, because I don't just buy it and buy it and buy it.
You don't
But
get
it
yourself
seems,
tired of it.
yeah, it's very drinkable. Like it's real, even though this one has like heavy alcohol, it's really easy drinking. It's like you could chug this stuff and it feels good going down.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, there's other like Germanish beers, you know. We got like Warstein. What is it?
Warsteiner.
Warsteiner. And then there's Weihenstephaner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Weihefen Stefaner.
I mean, but none of them are like actually Oktoberfest beers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just say probably that Massen style. Or
That Festival. Festival.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's an Oktoberfest beer.
By who?
You made us.
Oh.
This Terminal
Yeah.
Gravity. That's a winter
Yeah,
beer.
that's right.
That's a
TG Festival, yeah. That stuff's good.
I did not think that was good. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it got rated very good.
Yeah.
And I think I even picked it too.
Yeah, I think most of us, well, you and I probably gave it like a half,
You want me to look at
something
that?
like that. I don't remember. Yeah, but I don't know. A lot of these seasonal beers, they're interesting and fun. I kind of miss winter beers being more dark, you know, stouts and things like that. Once upon a time, but the popularity must have waned so much that it turned into winter warmers and
There were
stuff like that.
4 of us on that show, and it got 1.5 thumbs. So I don't think.
Yeah, that's
many
like
of us
3
liked it.
halves
One of
and
us
1
didn't
thumbs
like
down.
it.
Yeah.
It was not very popular.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
I like this one though. You gotta keep it on the radar.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for when it actually comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
We've done other founders ales on the podcast.
I think
We've
maybe.
done
I feel
the
like we just did
IPA,
one.
the everyday.
I
Yeah,
think
Nick bought.
so. Yeah.
Or no. Yeah, it was all day IPA. One of those.
Recently?
I think so. Summer.
Oh, that's Fuller's London Pride. Did we do one?
Huh. I don't know. We've talked about it at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
It gets mentioned at least on Couch Co-op every once in a while. I think Aaron's brought it up a couple times, and
I think I've done it on
No, it's,
MDAP, but I think this because my
yeah.
brother brought me one. They brought like a
Okay.
12-pack of Founders IPA, and I held one for my show.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've actually
Okay.
ever done one. Actually, maybe that's wild.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
No,
But I do remember it, and it was a very kind of standard IPA, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's check Founders off the list then. Another brewery down.
we're making our way across the nation.
Across the nation.
Yeah, with all the episodes we've done, we should see how many states we've done beers out of and try and complete all the states.
Good
If
idea,
you
Jared.
can,
Go
even.
for it.
That sounds like a lot of research I don't want to do. That's a lot of episodes.
I would
at
be
this
willing
point.
to do it once I'm done with the fucking Twin Peaks podcast. Like,
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
it's just it's a mind space I need to get through. Anyway,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would also like kind of to Jared's thing to help kind of check off Pennsylvania. Maybe we could get Tony Death to help us out with a couple of different brands.
Have him ship us some Youngling.
Yinglings and then some
Yinglings.
Trogs too.
Yeah.
Send some of that Imperial Amber if they still have it.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, it was.
Mm.
he
Like,
can't
I
be
know
bothered.
I reference it probably a few times, but I did a beer trade with some guy on a Subaru forum, and he sent me probably a handful of Trogs beers, and it's like each one of them was good.
Awesome.
Like there was no losers in that batch, and it's like I've kind of forever held that brewery in my heart as a brewery that I'll probably never see on this side of the States.
They need a
ever.
beer called Trogs Lidite, like troglodyte. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
Well,
Trogs.
Trogs
I'm sure they're
Luddite.
probably saying like if you go to a brew pub, I mean it's chock full of.
But their light beer should be called Trogs Lidite.
Huh.
Mm,
Anyway, yeah. So, what video game? Should do we review it first, or do we pick the video game first?
Yeah,
we
I think we
review it
usually
first to buy me
review
some
it.
time to think of a video game.
Oh, okay. let us Chubbs. I like this. Thumbs up.
Yeah, this is a thumbs up for
Yeah.
me. I love this beer.
I like this beer.
is great.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks for the freebie,
Now
Nick.
now we can only imagine what it tastes like fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
now
it
I'll
doesn't
be
taste
looking
good,
out
I'm
for
gonna
it.
have to age it a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it in your cellar. Yes, please.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
did you? I mean, it could be a founder's game
No.
that you spent money on or something.
Founder's game I spent money on, which I couldn't even think of.
Well, I know of one
Oh,
that has
alright.
founders in it. And Ian's playing one of the series right now. How about Assassin's Creed 3? The founders of the United States of America
Founding fathers
are in that.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
All right,
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll go with that.
And and they're turning in their in their grave just as they are because of everything that's happening to this country right now.
That's a
Right.
topic for a different podcast.
Just want to make it political, everybody.
Mm.
You can't drink your beer in peace. We
No,
might not.
that's
We,
right.
we might not make it to October this year, motherfuckers. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway.
Mhm.
All right. So that's the video games. It's got 3 Chubbs. It's the full Chubbs across the board.
Yeah.
All right. It's too bad Aaron and Dave couldn't join us to.
You know what's
Join
great
in
about
this
that though?
merriment.
I mean, Assassin's Creed 3, and there's 3 of us. That's great. Look at
Hey.
look at this.
It
It's
all
like-
works out.
It's just synergy, dude. Synergy. All right. What else? Do we have anything else we need to do? I forget. No. We just wrap this up. We like it. We're gonna buy it. Look forward to it.
Yeah, look out for
Mhm.
Founders Oktoberfest in September
August.
and August.
August,
Yeah,
that's right. It
August
drops in
through
August.
the beginning of
August,
October.
So,
Yeah.
or just have your friend like Nick who can get it for you. Anyway,
Yeah, we can get it to you
In
by
the next
December.
year, yeah.
I guess everyone's sleeping on this beer too, because like they wasn't selling, and I feel like
Yeah.
if they start selling this year, then it's because of us, our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Go buy it. Founders
don't-
for the win.
We don't know if it will be, but we'll just take credit for it anyway.
Yeah. All right. That's the couch co-op. It's simple as that. We, drink the beer. We talked about the beer, bullshitted quite a bit, and then we told you, what to do. You also got a video game recommendation out of it, though I don't know if I would recommend AC3. It is the game that
Wasn't a huge fan. It had its moments.
yeah,
It did. It
a
was
thing.
fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
like America.
I mean, unless you want to think of a game from Michigan too.
What's
Can't. No.
what's-
Can't say I
yeah.
can.
What's in Michigan? I mean, the Wolverines. So, like Red Dawn, or is there a Red Dawn video game? Or there's the football team, and they just did, hey, college football's back out. FC, you can do college football-ing again this year. Anyway, who cares? What I was trying to
Sports
say
and
is,
stuff.
let's wrap this up. And thank you for picking the beer, Nick. I guess we gotta find some new ones, so we can't really tell you what we're gonna be drinking next. But when we do, we'll be sure to get these out to you, so you can stick them in your ear hole and drink beers.
And then stick that beer in your mouth hole.
Yeah. I want to thank Nick and Jared for joining me here on the couch
Yeah.
for
You're welcome.
couch co-hop. Remember to
Beer excellent with each
responsible.
other.
stay hoppy, not floppy.
Mm.
Ooh.